Hello everyone, my name is Xandierious and welcome back to another Magic Arena video. In this video, I am bringing you something that is very near and dear to my friend's heart. Varyk Nordskov has let me use his account, and you may know this from seeing a previous video, but I'm using his account again for another video. And I figured in this video, I'm going to play something that he currently loves playing in the current standard, or I believe so, and that's Mono Green Stompy, or Gruul Stompy. Gruul, I believe, is his favorite colors, and I was looking through his decks, and I figured I would try playing one of his instead of something that I came up with. I don't want to keep his account on lockdown for too long. I really appreciate that he let me use it. By the way, he does have a YouTube channel. The link is in the description down below. He hasn't made a video in some time, but he has expressed that he wants to in the future at some point when he's less busy or just is able to set aside the time more. Just go check it out. He has some videos up right now. So what I did is I just took one of his Stompy decks here that he's been experimenting with, and I made a very few changes to it. So I will run through the list. It is 4 Land of War Elves, 2 Druid of the Cow, 4 Growth Chamber Guardian, 2 Crash Ramparts, 3 Jade Light Ranger, 4 Steel Leaf Champion, 2 Thrashing Bronodon, 2 Vine Mare, 2 Biogenic Ooze, 2 Giganosaurus, 3 Vivian Reed, an Aggressive Mammoth, 2 Carnage Tyrant, 4 Galta Primal Hunger, and 23 Forests. Oh, actually, I didn't catch it. I'm going to drop it down to 3 Galta and up it to 24 Forests. He loves his Galta, I'll tell you what. Pretty much other than that change that you just saw there, the only other change is he had 2 Nullhide Ferox. I replaced him with 2 Vine Mare. When we were playing Paper Magic couple weekends ago, he expressed how pretty much every game he plays, he takes out the Nullhide and puts in Vine Mares. So I just did that right off the bat, especially since I took out what did I take? I took out, he ran 3 Biogenic Ooze. I dropped it down to 2 so that I could run a 3rd copy of Vivian Reed. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty typical to what he plays. In Paper, he doesn't run the Biogenetic Ooze. He runs some Merfolk Branch Walkers. He doesn't have the Growth Chambers. He might run some more Druid. I don't quite remember off the top of my head, but this is very much his style right now for the current standard. So we're gonna go in with a slightly modified deck of Varyks. I hope he doesn't mind my little flair to his deck. I'm sure he doesn't. But we're going to go in because I have always wanted to play the Green Stompy in Standard against other people, and I haven't really had the chance to, unfortunately. Let's see. I'm going to keep this because Carnage Tyrant, Ramp, and Growth Chamber. What is our opponent up to? Our opponent may be up to some Orzhov shenanigans. So I probably hold the Growth Chamber until I can play and adapt it all at once. Alright. We'll be able to get out Druid of the Cowl here. Then Steel Leaf will come out on turn 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then Growth Chamber can come out turn 4. Shocking themselves for that one. Dovin's Acuity. We don't have to worry about Steel Leaf being countered here, which is good. So we'll drop that, drop the Steel Leaf, and we'll hit him for 1. Down to 19. First blood. Yes, killing spree. Double kill, triple kill, quadra. Do you remember the announcer guy for Halo? He was amazing. He was so amazing, and I miss him. And he had the best voice. Felt like such a badass going through killing everything. Alright, so we'll be able to do this right now. I'm not going to wait until they try to kill it. I'm just going to do it immediately. I'm going to take action. Yes, okay. I've never used Growth Chamber before, even though I've seen plenty of YouTubers use it. I just want to make sure I'm not screwing it up. As long as Druid of the Cowl does not die, I will slam down Carnage Tyrant, and they will probably concede. Oh no. What are you unmoored egoing? Oh, they might unmoored the Growth Chamber Guardian. Then they're going to see Carnage Tyrant, and they're not going to be able to do anything about it. That's exactly what they're doing. Granted, the last thing they need is 4/4/4s swarming the board, but when they see me slam down Carnage Tyrant, they're not going to be happy. This may take a while because they're going to search through the deck and pick out what their next unmoored ego target should be. If they don't have any other unmoored egos, they're also looking at what their prioritization of threats should be. Because, yeah, they're going to have to deal with me. Bam. So, they might go for Vivian Reed next or Galta. If they're afraid of either coming down. They could also just concede because my board state is ridiculous and would need a board wipe to get rid of. At this point, I probably don't play out into the board anymore, especially if they get a 4th land, because that could mean a Settle the Wreckage. In which case, my next attack will be Carnage and Druid of the Cowl. I'll hold back Growth Chamber. Because, yeah. I don't need to go overkill. I need to kill him in 2 attacks. If I can't kill him in 1 attack, I'll kill him in 2 attacks. Seeing as they haven't played a 4th land, I think they're mana screwed at this point. And they're debating if they want to hold on for 1 more turn. Alright, there's the Acuity. I can full swing safely this turn, regardless of what they play. I don't think there's any 1 land that can save them here. Still not going to develop the board state anymore. I'm just going to hit them. Because they're looking for a board clear. Like a Kaya's Wrath, a Settle the Wreckage. They might be holding a Cleansing Nova on top of any of those. And they could be looking to slam that. If I'm going to play into Settle, I'm going to send Growth Chamber and Druid of the Cowl. They could spot remove it then and hold the Settle for Carnage Tyrant. If I attack with only Carnage Tyrant, I could see Settle the Wreckage. If I don't see a 4th land, they're screwed though. Oh, good game. I'll give you the good game. I'm just going to click attack. I'm not going to flex on you. Franz Ferdinand, your single Take Me Out is amazing. I'm sure you have other good music that I should check out. But I bid you adieu. I'm sure that was probably not the band Franz Ferdinand, but that was the name of the opponent. Alright, Stompy was a success. Let's go back in. Tell you what, it's going to feel great to slam down a turn 2 Steel Leaf until they have Cast Down or something that I'm never able to have. So I mentioned, I don't know if it's going to be last video because as of the recording, I'm very close to War of the Spark. But the last time I played on Varyk's account, I did mention how Steel Leaf Champion is one of my most hated cards. And that's because just as a new player, this card just ran all over me and there was like nothing I could do. It was a feels bad man moment. Alright, we're looking at whatever they're called. Vampires. If I get the 4th land, Vine Mare would be amazing to slam down. Otherwise, I'm going to go for the Jade Light. They're not able to block this Steel Leaf, but they can attack back for 6. So I do have to, I guess, respect that. I don't know. Let's try and get a land. 2 lands. Got more than I bargained for. But I'll be able to slam them for 5, and I have a chump blocker. They at least won't be attacking with the Legion Lieutenant because they won't want to lose it. Oh, never mind. They're going to be attacking with Legion Lieutenant. Okay. They just do that. Galta costs 4. If I play Vine Mare, Galta will cost 2. So we slam the Vine Mare. We slam the Galta, and the opponent concedes. Oh, they haven't gone away yet. Oh, poor opponent. Alright, next turn, I think I might Thrashing Bronodon, get rid of the Radiant Destiny. Good game. Oh, is this the power of mono green that I've been missing out on? No wonder he loves playing it. I feel drunk with power. Just slamming down these gigantic creatures. Hey Varyk, you got a dragon egg. I don't know if you have the time to watch my videos, but you got a dragon egg. I want you to know that. That card is good. You better use it, Varyk. Sarcasm in my voice, audience. I know that dragon egg is a garbage card, and no one should play it. But I mean, if you play it, that's fine. I have nothing against you. I'm just saying. I have no clue what I'm talking about. All right, cool. We have turn 2 Thrashing. We have enough for Vine Mare if Land of War doesn't die. If Land of War doesn't die, and we pick up a forest along the way, we can get to the Gigantosaurus. Oh, I just realized he killed a dragon. Wow. I mean, when you have to chump a Gigantosaurus with your dragon, it's not looking good. It's bad news bears. We got Ansel as our opponent here, with the Xandierious Guildgate colors. Play out Land of War Elves. Now it is tempting. Let's see. I could go for Bronodon. Or I could go for Gigantosaurus turn 3. This is Gates. This is absolutely a Gates deck. Let's go for Druid of the Cowl. And then I'll slam out Gigantosaurus next turn. And I don't have to worry about Gates Blaze killing it. But if they Gates Blaze my mana dorks, it's going to slow things down. That's going to slow things way down. Alright, let's see what they play. Any card they play is going to drastically shape the rest of the game. It could have been Gates Blaze, it could have been Guild Summit, it could have been the Ram. Alright. We're getting draws. There's that. Slam the Gigantosaurus. And go. Next turn we get out Galta. We can get out, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can get out Vine Mare and Galta next turn, which might be overkill, but I might need to go wide with this board. Or I could get out Galta, blow up their Guild Summit. I think that might be the better plan here. Alright, they're Gaia's Blessing. They're totally tapped out. I don't need to worry about anything. Could also Vivian Reed, but... could Vivian Reed? That gives them a turn with the Guild Summit. That's something I probably really don't want to do. So we'll get rid of the Guild Summit for sure this turn. I would prefer Vivian Reed take out the Guild Summit, but Vivian Reed might also just be more useful as a reoccurring creature threat. I'm pretty sure they're dead here. Even with the Gates Ablaze, they're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage to all my creatures. They could Circuitous Route, but then they wouldn't have enough mana for Gates Ablaze. That still wouldn't be enough to kill Gigantosaurus, let alone Galta. Colossus does help. What are you? You're an artifact. Destroy target artifact. Cool. You're about to get Vivian Reeded. I still win. I still win. Vivian Reed. Let's see if they even let me play this out. Doop, doop, doop. Goodbye. I'm trying to click as fast as I can. All attack. Go ahead. Ah! Opponent scooped it up before I could get in the last click. Try not to flex, opponent. I was trying to be respectful. Gosh, this is amazing. Gates just got absolutely destroyed. Oh my gosh. I get why he plays for Galta, because usually Galta meets its untimely demise with some sort of destroy creature effect. And then, you know, that's it. There's your Galta. Without a mana dork, this feels bad, but I could draw into it. Otherwise, this is a pretty fun hand. I don't know if I play Growth Chamber on turn 2. Mono white aggro, I have to play Growth Chamber on turn 2. It's the best chance I got. With the land like that, I would play Steel Leaf before I play Vine Mare. Dauntless Bodyguard. What are you going to protect? Really? From both of them? Oh, okay. They're both protecting it. Alright, there we go. Growth Chamber Guardian. It's all yours. Do with it what you will. Terrible monster people. What is our opponent up to? Benelish Marshall. Well, isn't that a bunch of garbage? We're going to do that. They can't make it indestructible. Oh, I mean, they'd lose a bodyguard doing that anyway. Alright, Giganosaurus. We're curving out pretty good. Do I Steel Leaf or Jade Light? Let's hold the Steel Leafs for now. I mean, hold the Jade Lights for now. I'd rather not reveal the top card if I... Oh, you are a terrible person. You're kidding me, right? Okay. I'll take that trade. Like, was that an oops moment? Did you mess that up? 5-3. Not the best blocker. If I Jade Light. If I Jade Light and hit a land, I can get to Giganosaurus, and that's going to stonewall them very, very hard. I'm going to have to graveyard you. Alright, we got the land. We got the land, we got the Giganosaurus. 5 mana. I feel like I have to play it. If they Conclave Tribunal the Giganosaurus, it's going to feel bad, but... Alright, what are we doing? You want to give a trade. Sure. That will make it so Snubby is no longer indestructible. Huh? Okay. We'll be able to play out 2 3-drops next turn. I really want to play out Vine Mare, but Vine Mare just blocks so poorly against this board. The only thing Vine Mare doesn't die to is... Oh, geez. Alright, so it's about preventing as much damage as possible, which would be blocking the Marshal. Or any of the other... Oh, I'm dead. Mono White got me. Mono White did it. Congrats, Mono White. Very cool. Way to put me in my place. Oh, wow. We've really run through these games. How many games have I played already? Am I going on game 4 and I'm only 18 minutes in? That's impressive. I mean, I guess my opponents conceded pretty quick. Yeah, this deck is fun. And I haven't gotten any of my early drops. Oh, you know what? I feel like this deck doesn't play as good as his real-life one. Because his real-life one also has the, Oh, what are those elves called? It's the 1-drop 1/1 that gets a +1/+1 counter on it whenever a stronger creature comes into play or dies. We're playing against some sort of spells deck. Coming out of the gates swinging, we're going to be taking some damage. I feel like maybe Jade Light might be the better play at turn 3. I can't remember the name of that elf. Alright, there you go. There's something for you to play with. They probably just Fanatical Firebrand or Shock It or something. Tin Street, that's fun. I'm going to get rid of the Tin Street blocker, Dodger, because they can make it unblockable except for creatures with Defender. And this deck can literally do nothing about that other than build up enough pressure that they have to hold it back as a chump blocker. Alright, so we can Jade Light this turn because I really want to hit 4 mana. That ruins the element of surprise for that card, and I don't think I need a mana dork right now. So we do have a 4/3 out of Jade Light, which is going to be a good blocker. They're going to need a Lightning Strike. They are cherry-picking the top 4 cards of their deck 3 times in a row. They're not going to be able to kill my Jade Light unless they lay a Mountain Shock Fanatical Firebrand, but I think they played their land for the turn. There's that. I think I'm going to attack, and I think Vinemare is going to be the best bet. If they take the block, they're going to throw 1 damage at my face. There we go, no problem. There's Vinemare. Has Hexproof. Have fun with that. You're going to have to make me sacrifice it or something. Mistcloak. That's fun. Lava Coil the Jade Light. That's probably the best possible scenario right there. Siren Storm Tamer is a pain in the butt, but no big deal. I just need to keep building up the pressure that they cannot beat. Steel Leaf. Hello. If Jade Light gets to 4... No, that wouldn't be enough still. I think I Vinemare. If they want to block this, so be it. Let's see. Oh, that's brutal! You didn't even throw the Fanatical Firebrand in front of it? Oh, that's terrible. Wow, you got all 4 Shimmer of Possibilities. What'd you Shimmer of Possibility? One into the other? Oh, that's into Tetsuko. Huh. Alright. Alright, opponent. You didn't do much. You did not do much. Alright, I'm going to modify the deck a little bit to be more like his real-life deck, because I feel like that plays a little better. And that won't take long at all, especially... Oh, let's minus this so I can see more cards. What is that 1-drop called? What is it called? Where are you? I think he runs 4 Druid of the Cowl. I could be wrong. Where's the 1-drop elf? Pelt Collector. That's the one I was thinking of. Alright. I'm going to take out Biogenetic Ooze. Aggressive Mammoth. I see why that's in here. I'm tempted to take out more Galtas, but that would be heresy against him. I believe it or not, I don't like Growth Chamber in the deck. Surely he's not playing 4 Druid of the Cowl. Maybe it's 2 Druid of the Cowl and 2 Branchwalker. Or maybe it's 2 Jade Light, 3 Druid. Maybe he's not even running 4 Pelt Collectors. I can't remember his deck very well. Vivian Reed, Mammoth. I could add another Mammoth. The only problem with Giganosaurus, Steel Leaf, and Vinemare is that they don't have Trample. How did we change the curve of this deck? I don't remember quite what it was at before, but we definitely lowered the curve. I feel like I could take out a Pelt Collector and put in another aggressive Mammoth. And we'll try this out for, I don't know, maybe another game or 2. And see how it goes. But it's funny how the Biogenetic Ooze... Actually, we didn't even draw it out of all those games. We didn't see a Biogenetic Ooze. We had only had 2, but still. We only saw 1 Vivian out of the 3 Vivian. We saw Galta a couple times. Making her move. Alright. Let's see what this game brings. I lowered the curve, so I should have more early plays, or it could not give me any of that. I wanted the earlier plays, and maybe I should have mulliganed. Every game, I'm pretty sure every single game had 1 or both Thrashing Bronodons. Oof. Mono red. Here we go. Here I go killing again. Oh boy. Steamkin. Ideal turn 2 for them because I don't think we can do anything about it. And we're eating all the damage. We're going to get out of... Ooh, nice. All right. We got to 5 mana. 5 mana will get us to Vivian. I think I have to take a block here. If they attack with Steamkin, they're going to burn my face. That's the block that guarantees I get a kill. I wouldn't say the smartest block. I take more damage this way because they're attacking with Steamkin because they can bolt my face. Pyromancer. Yeah. Alright. We're getting lands. At this point, I would like Jade Light to stick at a stronger power and toughness. 10-10 will be very hard for them to deal with next turn. And that's better than playing Vivian Reed. And then I think turn 6 we should go aggressive Mammoth. Alright. Once again, I feel like they've got to have the burn to save the Steamkin. There's no way they throw away the Steamkin. They're thinking about something. They thought about doing something during combat, decided against it. Chain Whirler. There's the third +1/+1 counter. They can pop it, get 3 lands, and do more stuff, or they can save it. If they get out in an experimental frenzy, I'm in a lot of trouble, though. Alright, they popped it. Here comes damage. I could take as much as 9 damage. And that would pretty much be it. Oh, no. You can have your cards. I really hate to do that, but I can't take the 4 damage at this point. Yeah. Light up the stage. Oh, this is disgusting. This makes Galta a 2-drop. At this point, I'm on the defensive more than I'm on the offensive. I'd be able to play out Bronodon and Galta next turn, which is 2 creatures better than 1. Here comes all the burn. Oh boy, here I go killing again. We'll do that. If I don't do that, then I'm in trouble. They would have done 4 to me instead of that. I think I'm dead. Yeah. Congratulations, red deck. You beat a slow green hand. Yeah, Wild Growth Walkers would be good for the sideboard with the Explore package, but then that doesn't allow Mono Green Stompy to beat some of the other matchups it wants to beat. So that's kind of hard to decide. But I don't know. I don't know why I don't see more people play the Mono Green Stompy. Maybe it's simply because of the sheer amount of rare, uncommon, and yeah, just the sheer amount of rare and uncommon wild cards it takes to make this. Maybe a lot of people don't see it worth it. I see Mono Green a lot more in Paper Magic. I almost never see it on Arena, especially ever since Allegiance hit. I have just not... I don't think I've seen a single Stompy deck. I could be a liar, though. One of you could comment one of my videos and a timestamp and be like, Xander, you played against one here and you totally destroyed them. Of course no one wants to play Mono Green Stompy. Well, guess what? My friend Varyk destroys me with Mono Green Stompy all the time. Even when I'm playing the stupid Mono Blue Tempo, I can't ever get the right draws to get the... You know what? I don't want to play this game. I don't want to play against another red deck. I'm sorry. I know in the last video I borrowed Varyk's account. I said that red decks don't bother me. But when I'm making a video for the audience and I want to show off a deck, I don't want to just be burnt out, especially when I'm 30 minutes in on the recording and looking to make potentially this the last game. I'll keep this. I think I Lana Warp turn 1. Gates. Looks like a Gates deck. Maybe I shouldn't have kept because of the high casting cost of stuff, but I don't know. We got Pelt Collector. We're gonna hit him for 1. I have to dodge a ram. I really do. I don't have... Ooh, nice growth spiral. I am not going to be able to deal with the ram. It doesn't look like I have a Gates Ablaze coming at me anytime soon, which is nice. Next turn, potentially, I can get out Vivian Reed, but I'm not in a good spot to be playing against Gates. There's the Guild Summit. They didn't... Oh, they did tap their land to draw a card. There it is. They draw another card. Galta. Alright. Well, we can start upticking... Oh, we can kill the Guild Summit. That's actually going to be really good right now. If I get out a land, I can aggressive Mammoth. I can get out 2 aggressive Mammoths if I want. There is the Gates Ablaze if they have it. They're not showing it. They could be waiting for me to develop my board state. They have a lot. Alright. Let's see. What's the play here? I could plus Vivian. I think... Yeah, I think I'll plus Vivian.
The wilds are my shield.
I gotta get the Carnage Tyrant. There's no way I don't. And then I think I slam the aggressive Mammoth. But going for the trades does not feel good with Gate Colossus. Seeing how I have the lead on damage, I might actually let the Gate Colossus swing through. If they do that to Vivian, I'm in trouble.
I've seen worse.
Okay. I need a Thrashing Bronodon if I'm going to get Vivian back. You're kidding, right? Okay. And I can Galta? So you're telling me there's a chance. You are telling me that there is a chance I can do this. Alright, do I kill the Gate Colossus? I feel like killing the Gate Colossus is not a good idea right now. I'm gonna get out the other Carnage Tyrant. No attacks, because they can still kill it all. Oh, another 9/9 is not what I was looking for, though. Oh, barely living. Alright. There's that. There's that. There's this. Onto that.
Can't help you now.
Okay. What's better, Carnage Tyrant or Mammoth? I guess Mammoth just because it's stronger. They can double block the Galta, but if they do, they know what they're going up against. Sure, be my guest. And then I can double block a Ram. And I have 2 Carnage Tyrants, and I have another Vivian Reed. Oh, no, that's a lot of life. That's a lot of life. Okay, we can get rid of that.
This is nothing.
Do that. Do I slam the other Vivian? Probably not yet. Oh. Maybe I should have tricked them into... Yeah, I probably should have tricked them into blocking, and I should have crashed the ramparts. Oh, that's a pain. Alright. We can do a lot of damage this turn. There's that. And then guess what? We're going to trample over you. So let's see. 2, 10, 17, and they give up. Alright. We had that game. I was just seeing how much I could put out at most. I would have been able to do 20 damage and drop them down to 24. But they're pretty much out of steam. I had another Vivian Reed if they got the Colossus back. And that was That was a very close last game. That was a good last game. I liked lowering the curve, but something still doesn't quite feel right about this. His deck, at least in paper, plays so smooth. And I feel like I'm pretty close to it here, but not quite. Anyway, I hope you all liked having Varyk share his account with me. I'm going to get rid of this deck. If he wants it back, he can look at the video and get the list, no problem. Let me know if you want to see more of Varyk's collection, if he's cool with me using it in the future, which I'm pretty sure he will be. Yeah, you could see more of this potentially. But yeah, definitely go check him out. I'll let him know that maybe he should make some more videos. Not sure if he'll have the time, but we'll see. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you on the flip side. Bye!